Okay. It says upcoming on my YouTube channel, but it says that I'm live here. I'm confused. Am I supposed to like press a specific video? Like, am I supposed to press like a button? I'm so lost. Okay, it says I'm live. Hold on, I'm changing the thumbnail. That thumbnail? Not good. Okay. Is it working? Oh my god, Melanie just posted a video. Melanie, I want to watch. Is the audio okay? Hi! It says upcoming. Sorry, I heard my voice. I don't. I just. Hello! Not the panic. The absolute panic I just went through sharing my voice. We're gonna mute that. And then we'll have it play. Nah! Okay. Sorry, panicking. Hi! That's fun. Live chat? I don't know what the difference is, but okay. Hello. Okay, so I'll wait a little bit because I tried to post on you like my Instagram, Jesus, but I'm using my phone, so I'm like I can't really do anything. But hello, thanks for coming in. Why are you people liking it? I haven't done anything. Relax. Relax. What if you don't like it? Hello. Hello. So I have cards here because I took a thumbnail. So we're gonna play around with these. And then I have mail, which is really nice. So we have things to do. I also changed my binder ups. That's why we're doing this live, because I did a video. Don't get me wrong. It'll come up eventually. Promise. I've been busy. Okay, I've been really busy. So it's going up eventually. I love this. Thanks. It's a little more chaotic than I was expecting, but that's just me. But it'll probably go up on Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. I leave in a week, so I'm kind of like, my head's all over the place. I feel like a headless chicken. That's not a good, sorry. That's not a good image to say. I'm sorry. But, hi. We'll hang out for a little bit longer, and then I don't know how many people are watching. Maybe that's a good thing, actually, because I feel like I'd panic if I knew. So maybe it's a good thing. Let's just, okay, we'll leave it at that. Also, if you guys like me doing lives, I'll do it more often. I decided on YouTube rather than Instagram, just because on Instagram, I don't think there's a limit anymore, but you can't go back and see things, and I want people to, like, if you're watching a live and then I say something stupid and you're like, what did you just say? And then you like go back, you know, like it has that buffer thing, which I really like. So I want to give that. Also, if you want to screenshot something or like ask me a question later or something of that sort, I want you guys to have the ability to go back. So that's why I did live instead on YouTube. I just personally really like it. Whereas on like Instagram, I feel like it's a little more, I don't know. Also, I'm coughing a little bit. So you are going to see me get water. I'm getting water right now. Water. This is your water break. I'm going to make you guys drink water. Hey. Or, you know what? It doesn't have to be water. Drink your beverage of choice. But, you know, we're 3 minutes in. I've been nonstop talking. Drink your water. Also, my window is open. Because I was like, oh, I love the ASMR of like the window where you just hear like gardeners and stuff. Yeah, I love that. But the problem is I'm pretty sure my neighbors are home. So they might hear me talk. And if they're like, oh my god, you good? And like, my neighbor's like an Uber driver, so they're gonna be taking us to the airport soon. So I'm like scared I'm gonna be in the car with them. And they're gonna be like, hey, I heard you were talking about like Namjoon's hair. And I'll be like, ah. And they're like, is that your boyfriend? And I have to say yes, you know what I mean? Why are you liking that? Sorry, every time I see someone like the live, I'm like, I haven't done anything. Stop liking it. But thank you for liking it. That's cool. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. Maybe I'll do something at 5 minutes. Is that a good compromise? I think that's a decent. Yeah, 5 minutes is a good number, right? Oh no. I'm probably gonna say it again anyways, but if you guys ever need help with layouts for your binders, send me your template and send me like the binders that you use. So if you're like, I use a 9 pocket and I want to collect, why am I blanking on idols when there's like an idol right in front of me? NewJeans, you're like, oh, I want to collect NewJeans, but I don't know the layouts that I can do. You hit me up because I love doing layouts. I love talking about layouts. I love figuring out layouts, and I will make sure you love it. So yeah, like DM me on Instagram. I don't know if you can DM on YouTube. I know that was a thing before. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna overshare. This is my last overshare, and then I'll start doing things. Fun fact, I had joined a giveaway like years ago on my other YouTube, and then I joined the giveaway. I commented, I was like, ah, and it was like something I really wanted. It was like something along the lines with like an anime, and I had won the giveaway, and they had DM'd me, but I didn't know that you can DM on YouTube, so I like missed my chance. And then they put in the comments being like, oh, the person that won didn't respond, so I'm gonna pick a new one. And I cried for like 4 days. It was such a sad time. It was so sad, so sad, but love that tangent. Anyways, yeah, DM me if you need help with layouts. Okay. Oh, am I lagging? I can't tell if I'm lagging. Oh, I'm just really still. Oh, I might DM you. I'm struggling hard figuring out how to fit TXT in an A5 binder. Ooh, DM me! Yeah! Ooh, TXT in an A5 binder. Oh. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be super fun. I already have like ideas in my head. Because you can do 2 members together. You can do 2, you know, like you do that. Then you can put 1 member by itself. You can do like 2 members, 1 by itself. Or you can do the 4 members in 1 page and then 1, you know, there's a lot. DM me. Got you. I got you. Okay, so I'm going to open this mail because I wasn't expecting anything to arrive. My address was not covered. Let's hope I didn't show anything. Okay. I didn't think mail would arrive because like I just bought some of these stuff, but one arrived, so I'm sorry. I know peeling ASMR is so much nicer than me brutally forcing myself into this letter. Sorry. Hello, thank you for buying. Oh my god, look at him. Yeah, I see him. I see him. Staring at him. Staring at him real hard. Wow, he's pretty. And then, ooh! Okay, so this is like new. I wasn't... Sorry. I just got really excited. Okay. My neighbors are for sure gonna hear me and they're gonna be like, wow, you're insane. And I'll be like, true. You're not wrong. Was that a user problem? Was that like a me problem or was that the tape problem? My clean top loader. Rip. Literally rip. Also, Melanie uploaded a video. I want to watch it. But I'm like, I already committed to this live. She like uploaded it right when I was in the middle trying to figure out the settings. And I was like, dang. It's okay though. I'm gonna put this to the side. Okay. Yes! Sorry. Yes! Oh wow, it's this one. Okay, so from my understanding, for some of these, like especially this, I think the backs just say BTS. But this one says Rap Monster. I wasn't paying attention when the person sent the video. That was probably my mistake. I probably should have, but I wasn't. That's cool. And then like, you know, like those TikTokers where they do unboxing and they go like this. Yeah. I don't think you can even see anything. And then I have his BTS World, which apparently I'm collecting that, which I was not anticipating, but here I am. What can I do? Okay. So I'm gonna, I'm grabbing my sleeves. Ooh, do you guys like what I did here? So, one of them, do I know one of them? Which one? No, absolutely not. But one of them is my, like, Japanese sized, and then the other one is the standard size. And I put them as little twin stars because they're siblings. And so that I know they're, like, a pair. Yeah, super cool. I also double sleeve my sleeves. I use Titan Shield. It should be in the description if you're, like, genuinely wanting to, you know, have a similar binder. You can do that. It's in the description. Your description is your best friend. I'm like worried I'm missing comments, but like no one's talking, so it's okay. That's okay. That's just me. This is like me filming a video, but like you guys can watch me in real time. And then when I upload this, because I want this also. What if I go live on like every Fridays? Thoughts? And I'm just like talking about the changes that I did to my binder. Because let's be honest here, I'm gonna make changes to my binder. Like I'm extremely, yeah, let's be honest here. I'm gonna make changes to my binders. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna do a flip through. It's been 10 minutes. Yeah, this is enough time for people to log in if they're not busy. If they are busy, that's okay. You don't gotta be here. Okay. So, I know. This monstrosity of a binder. I'm going to eventually get a new one. Just to say that now. Because this doesn't fit as the cover, so I had to like make do with this old ugly collage thing. But I put everything in a 9 pocket. And I'm pretty sure you're going to hear me say this in the video. But I put it in the 9 pocket because I got really curious on how it'd look. And now I am sold and I am going to be keeping them in a 9 pocket binder. Which, yes, I know. I have a bunch of A5 binders on the way. I'm aware. Okay? Painfully aware. I have plans for those. Kind of. Not really. Trying. Stretching. You know? But this is my layout for Purple Kiss, which obsessed with. But I will say, there's a better page than this, so just wait for it. But we have Going in the center. We have their 2 pre-order benefits, and then the selfie card in the, or not selfie, album card in the center, and then the rest of the members right next to her. In the future, because Purple Kiss is not only 6 members, this will be a struggle of mine. But that's not me right now. So we can ignore it. So that's this layout. I think it's so pretty. But I will say, the back, not that impressive. Not that impressive. These two, it's okay. It doesn't age, which has nothing to do with me, so I don't know why I'm saying it. But that's fine. But this one's also really pretty. I really like this one too. So this is the purple backs. And this one fits the backs better, I will say. I see that I'm lagging every once in a while, but I don't know why. If it's a glitchy lag, let me know. If I sound like a robot and I'm like, you know, struggling with life, maybe I should have put my audio on. But I don't want to hear myself. You're not lagging for me. Okay, maybe it's just me. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because it looks like I'm lagging on mine and I stressed. But anyways, this is like really pretty. It's the 2 pre-order benefits. I don't know what pre-order benefits these are, but I have a person who makes a template that I can refer to if you want to know. And then look at this back. Look at this back. This back is my favorite. This back is my favorite. Wow, I'm really lagging on my screen. Okay. I'm late, but hey. Hi. Oh. Courtney, I need to DM you. So DM me after. I don't know if you're still looking for a 6 pocket binder. But if you are, I have one that I'm giving up because I'm tired of looking at it. But the problem with it is that there's no, what is it? That there's no tie. Like the little tie that holds up. So if you're not okay with that, I won't give, like, I won't, you know, I'll DM you. Okay, yeah, I'll DM you. Okay. I keep forgetting to DM you because I'm getting ready to like go to vacation, but I will DM you. But okay. Cool. And then we have this page, which Swan is my 3rd bias. So it's so pretty. So we have the 4 and then Ida and then Swan's pretty. This is such a pretty page. It's so pretty. I'm crying, guys. I'm crying. I'm obsessed. Okay, so pretty. Ah. Okay, not me screaming that I dropped it. These backs are okay. They're not. I don't know. They're okay. They're okay for me. Yeah. Say like message and then signatures. Yeah, and there's cohesiveness. And then we have my period benefits we're going. So these ones, I did not collect an OT7 set, so I didn't really have a way to like put in her period benefits in there. Like I don't have an OT7 set, so I just put it with Mem because I didn't have any OT7 sets for Mem either. But then in the center, I have a season screenings pre-order benefit, which is way after Geeky Land. So this doesn't really make sense, but we'll leave it for now. We'll close our eyes, we'll pretend, and we'll move on. But yeah, this page is also really cute. It's a dumb page, I will admit that. I'm not ashamed to admit this is a dumb page, but that's alright. That's alright. And then we go into Mem. The same layout as Hide and Seek, where it's the 4, and then Swan. I really, really hope Purple Kiss continues with the 4 versions, and they don't do another Geeky Land, because when they did Geeky Land, they had 6 different photo cards. It was like 4 different concepts, but 6 photo cards. So like, let's not do that again. But really cute. I really like this one. And then we go into Geeky Land. So Geeky Land is the god tier. I'm gonna say this now. Like you guys, this era, photo card wise, was god tier. So this is the first one. This is the purple outfits, I believe. We have the pre-order benefits as usual. Same layout, nice layout, good, repetitive, consistent. We love it, right? And then same layout, like I said, consistent, whatever. Then this page, guys, is so pretty. It's so pretty. Are you guys ready? Ah! Okay, I know it's not completed. I know. Shh. Okay, shh. I'm aware. But the Gom is out of town. So they're out of town when they come back, I'm out of town. So when I come back, this will be a completed page. I promise you. This next 2 pages will be completed. But look how pretty this is. I'm so happy that I thought about it, because originally I was gonna put the rest of the members in their own binder, but then I was like, okay, wait, there's 5 members. I collect 2 of them, and I collect the full sets of 2 of them. Do the math, and it's 9. And so I made this like template or like layout, and I think it's so pretty. It's so cohesive. I think it's one of my favorite pages. This is the reason why I'm keeping it in an A4 binder. This is genuinely the reason why. So, cries. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So that's that. And then we have the same type of layout for the next one. It's not as cohesive just because of June, but we forgive her. We love her. We miss her. We want her back sometimes, you know? Like, prioritize your health and do what makes you happy. Glad you're active. But, you know, we miss her. So, really like this layout. This one will come in the mail, and that video, I'm going to be screeching in it. I'm going to be crying in it. It's going to be an emotional video, I swear. And then we go into NewJeans. So I don't have any dividers because I just really like the cohesiveness of the pages where they just all sit nicely. And oh my gosh, okay guys, we're putting away a photo card, which is the "Oh, Are You Late To?" I think this is "Oh, Are You Late To?" I'm almost certain it is. It actually says Rat Monster on the back. It's so funny. Okay. We're putting this away. Dun dun! Nice! And then I'm thinking about getting the special edition, so this is just gonna go right back in. This is going right back in. I wasn't originally gonna get the special edition, but I wanted the selfies to be in a row. So it's gonna be like that. That's just how it's gonna be. I really like it. I like the selfies in the center more than me putting this there and then like a filler in the center. So super exciting. I love this a lot. And then we have a tier and answer that has nothing at the bottom actually. I almost was like, wow, that looks weird. Yeah, it looks weird because you took it out for a thumbnail. Dummy. I like totally forgot. Oh, by the way, these pages are not on my card. I don't necessarily recommend them. They're very thin, and they're very like, I don't know. They get damaged easily. Is what I'm trying to say. The only reason why I'm using them is because I go through my binders so much, and it has a very soft texture, so I like it. Do I think it's, you know, durable? No, not at all. So I don't really recommend them. If you really want to know the pages, I'll let you know by yourself. I just don't want to advertise them or like say that like, oh God, guys, this is the pages I use. It's so good. You know, like I don't. I also think if you put your binders standing, I don't think these are good pages, like at all. I put my binders laying on my desk, and it's also because I go through it so much that it's always open. Anyways, don't want to talk about it. So it works with me, but I don't think it would work if you use it standing. I think it will genuinely damage the pages and maybe even the photo cards. I wouldn't put it past that if it does, you know, like, yeah. But yeah, this is that page, and then in the center, I'm probably gonna put the vinyl if they do a vinyl. I was trying to convince myself like to buy a vinyl, like one of the vinyls if they do a Love Yourself Her or Tear, or sorry, Love Yourself Tear or Answer. But I don't have a vinyl player, and I've never been interested in vinyl. So I'm like, why am I convincing myself to buy it when I remembered someone can do a group order and I can just join? See, the thoughts in my head sometimes. But then I'm like the OT7 set, but I'm like, I don't use the vinyl. Ugh. Anyways, sorry. Tangent. Very, very active tangent. Oh! We're putting this one away. Okay. Soleil. I hate that. Sorry. I don't mean to say Soleil. I do have the double-sided one, technically, on the way. I haven't secured it because the person I was trying to buy from doesn't have PayPal, like, working. Like, their PayPal's not working. So, if I get that, this will be replaced, and I'll put this, like, on my wall. Or, I can put it in this top loader. That'll be cute. Yeah, okay. Thinking. But yeah, so this is Persona, and then Mod 7, and then BTS World in the center, which is a very nice way to finish the page. Whee! And then we have my B page. I'm so happy I completed B. B was like the reason why I went, okay, maybe I can collect BTS, like, actively. Because, you know, I wasn't originally gonna plan, like, I wasn't gonna, like, actively collect Namjoon. I was like, oh, that's scary. BTS, I got some issues, you know, like, I tried to collect them during Mod 7 era. I've noticed this now. I try to collect hype groups at the worst era possible. Like TXT, I tried to collect Subin during Blue Hour, and that if you're a MOA, you know. That says so pretty. Thank you. I know it's so but I tried to collect them during that era, and then for BTS, I tried to collect them during Mod 7. And if you know Mod 7, those prices were insane. And so like I was so scared to try to collect Namjoon. So like low key, me finishing B was the reason why I finished Namjoon, because I was like, okay, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it. But now, because of that, because I finished Namjoon, I'm almost done. I'm literally almost done with Namjoon, besides like the solos and like the other members. I'm kind of impulsively thinking about picking up a new collection. And if you heard what I just said earlier, you would know who it is. If you don't, you can rewind and listen to me talk about it. Because to those who want to convince me to collect them, which there were a lot of people, do it. Do it in my DMs. I'm a weak person. But anyways, I love this set. I love it so much. I love the fact that I have this. But it makes me question, where'd the bear go? Is that, like... I'm just realizing this is not the same outfit. Oh, guys, this whole time I thought it was the same outfit because it's like the plaid is like brown. Whoa. You can see my head. That's funny. Wow, that's funny. I did not realize that this is not the same outfit. But super pretty. I love this set. I love B. If I can get like B tattooed on my body, I would. Like every lyric, like on my back, down. I would. Sorry, I stopped talking. Oh, and then this is a fun layout too. So originally I was trying to sell this butter PC, but no one was buying it at the price that I bought it. So either I overpaid or everyone has it or bought it on Mercari Japan, which that's fine. So I was like, I'll just keep it. So I have a butter like set, and then this one's a little iffy still because I don't have the compact. I collected OT7 for the compact, so I don't have the compact on this page, but the compact would fill this page out. So Am I gonna get my first Namjoon dupe and like not feel bad? I don't know what's going on. We'll see. But we have the Fan Cafe Hollow and then the Weavers, which I still need to get, and then this is the collector's edition. So that will be blank. I just wanted the Weavers to be aligned with this Weavers. That's why I did it that way. But I guess I could also have it diagonal. I don't know. We'll see. Future me problems. When I get these two, future me problems will reorganize. And then this is my proof page. The OT7 set. So I pulled Jungkook for In the Sohm, and then I bought NewJeans. So this is the layout. I think it's very pretty. I actually really like it. I'm not used to Namjoon not in the center, because I always put him in the center because he's my ult, you know? So I'm like, I want him in the center. And it works out because it's like age order. But because Jungkook is next to his In the Sohm, I wanted Namjoon to be next to his In the Sohm, so it's consistent. So that's what I did here. I like it though. It's a full page though. So, you know, no complaints on the end. And then this is the photofolio. So I'm getting one of each. I'm buying them on resale because no, I'm not about to sit there and do that. So this is how this looks. I think it's really pretty. I'm considering getting another one of Namjoon, which is I don't want to do, but I'm considering it and I'm thinking about it. But we'll see, because I'm built crazy. Sometimes I just buy things, I'll be honest. So I'm still waiting for Yoongi and Hobies, obviously. I'm scared for Hobies. I heard Hobies, I saw their reaction to Hobies, and I'm just saying, that's their reaction. What will my reaction be? Like, I'm a little feral. I'm a little crazy. So we'll see. You should follow my Instagram to see if I'm gonna cry or not, because I probably will. I'm 100% gonna cry. Yoongi, I'm gonna cry too. These last two, they're wild cards. You know what I mean? Like they can do anything. Like all of them can do anything, but these two specifically, unpredictable. They're unpredictable as fuck. Like they're. So I'm scared. But this is a very pretty page. And then we have the solos. So I haven't been working on solos. I won't lie to you, but I've also been really busy. And, you know, the astronaut happened during, you know, finals and, like, the holidays, so I haven't been working on it. I only have Hobies finished, but I will get Jins eventually. Hobies is going to be so good. I'm going to pass out with Hobies. I'm going to pass out. I'm actually going to cry. But I am slowly working on it. I do have this. I have another one of this up for trade, but I can't trade because I'm leaving soon. But when I come back, I'm working on this collection, I promise. I actually had bought one, or I was about to buy one, but then the seller left me on scene. And then I saw them repost and saying that they have it up for trade rather than sale anymore. And, like, I don't mind if you change your mind. I think that's fine. We're all indecisive. You don't have to go through with something if you really don't want to. But they just left me on scene. So I'm like, damn. You can't even just be like, hey, I changed my mind. I wanted to put this up for trade for, like, this, and this. Just to let you know. Sorry. Like, they didn't even let me know. They kind of just did it. They left me on scene and just kind of did it. So, yeah. I'm tempted to block. I'm mean and I'm tempted to block. I have a weird satisfaction with blocking people. So, I'm tempted. And I might after this live. Because this reminded me of that incident and now I'm sad. Because I could have had one more PC. But instead, I don't. It's okay. And then we have Indigo. Have not worked on Indigo. I only have my 2 copies. I don't know. Indigo's weird for me because, like, I kind of, like, I don't know. It's such a good album, but I'm, like, so lazy right now. And I've tried to buy some, but people just beat me to it. I guess, like, everyone's collecting Namjoon, or maybe people were buying it on resale. I don't know. But I've been trying. I've been looking. But I haven't been finding anything, which is quite sad. But it's okay. One day. I'll get it one day. And then we have Enhypen, which I don't know if anyone wants to see my Enhypen collection, but I'm sorry. But I'm going to go through it. This Enhypen collection I'm expanding. I decided, because I've been going back and forth with myself wanting to collect Jake, but not really wanting to commit to Jake. So I decided I'm just going to upsize my Enhypen collection. For me personally, I'm just not motivated with Indigo because there's no selfie PC. True! You know what? That's such a good point. You know, yeah, I think I'm the same way. I think that's what's happening here. Because, you know what I've noticed? A lot of people are selling it for like $10, $8 to $10, which, granted, fair. That's perfectly fair. But at the same time, I wouldn't spend $8 to $10 on these. I'd spend like a good money for his like Weaver stuff and like those pre-order benefit ones because they're selfies, but then again they're pre-order benefits, so it's like annoying. But that's a good point. I think that's why I'm not motivated with Indigo. I love that man though. I love everything about him, and I have a plan for his Weaver's postcards. I just need my binders and my pages to arrive, but I have a plan with those. And I'm gonna cry when I go through it because I think it's so pretty. But very good point. Oddly enough, though, I'm kind of motivated to get the hand PC. It's just me. I'm built crazy. I want the hand PC. I want the hand PC. Anyways, yeah. So, also Jimin solo is in February, and I'm not home to like set up for it. The veins. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that noise. Anyways, we don't talk about it. But anyways, Jimin is gonna have his solo soon, and it's gonna make me cry because I'm gonna be away from my binder, and I won't be able to set it up and like be like, oh my god, I'm collecting Jimin because I love Jimin. So I'm going through it, guys. I'm going through it. Anyways, I will be going insane for Jimin's solo debut. If you sell your dupes, because I'm assuming you're going to buy every pre-order benefit in the world, you hit me up. You hit me up. Or I support this, by the way. So if you decide to do this, I support you. If you decide to do full pages, whether it's like the 4 pocket or the 9 pocket, I support you. Do it. Sorry. Of like his photographs, I support. I'm just saying, Courtney, I'm just saying. I'm so interested with Jimin. Like, please drop the date. I can't keep going like this, saving up money for him. Well, I need Jimin to talk. I miss Jimin. I need Jimin's attention. Okay, that's I know he's posting sometimes. I know he's busy. I hope he's resting. I hope he's getting ready. I hope he's getting ready to take over the fucking world, okay? He got the world on his back right now. Like, he is everything. And I hope he's resting, because that shit heavy. But also, God, I miss you. Do something. I know he just released Vibe, which, love Vibe. Good song. But, like, also, Jimin! I'm just spoiled, okay? I like Jimin, okay? Like, wait, I'm a Namjoon bias. Guys, I swear, I'm a Namjoon bias. It's just like Jimin, okay? Like, I promise. Namjoon bias. Just a casual Jimin thinker, you know? Just a Jimin thinker. And then, yeah, so we'll do a quick Enhypen and then we'll go back to BTS, because crazy. But yeah, I have solos here, I have a unit here, and then this is that layout. I think Enhypen's just really self-explanatory. So it's like the concept, the lenties, whatever the fuck I can get my hands on. I actually secured this one for a really good price, which, by the way, never thought I would. These Essential versions are really expensive. I don't think I have any Enha collectors in this chat right now, which is fine. But, yeah, Enha kind of expensive. Not TXT expensive, but enough to get me shaken. So I was able to get this for a very good price. So I guess I'm collecting all of it. And then this will be Jake's. So that's anticipation of Jake. And then Manifesto, they had so many freaking cards. I've been looking at He's and PCs though. You should look harder. You should, here, I got you. Look at them. The crime that is being carried in Japanese PCs, I know. I'm so close to convincing myself that, oh yes, just collect the Japanese. I'm so close to convincing myself. However, I won't. That's what I said about Namjoon. I don't know, man. Life's so unpredictable. You know what I mean? Like, it's so unpredictable when you're impulsive. It's I got impulsive thoughts. I got impulsive fingers. You know, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do that, and then suddenly like my hands are in like willing to sew Enhypen or like Mercari Japan. Like it's so I don't know what's going on. My fingers have their own brain. They follow my heart, whereas I follow my brain. My mouth follows my brain. My heart follows. No, my fingers follow my heart. That's what's happening there. And then Manifesto has so many freaking PCs that I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do selfie, and every time they put so many PCs, we're just gonna do selfies because no, you cannot find me doing all that. Also, bark back to you, dog. Sorry, that was mean. I didn't mean it. There was just there's a dog barking. I don't know if you can even hear it. That was mean. I'm sorry. I hope the dog's okay. I hope it's not startled. I hope they just see a person and they're like fighting. You know what I mean? Like not fighting for their life, Jesus, but like, you know, defending their honor. You defended it, your honor, in my heart. Anyways, okay. This is what I meant by chatting. This is all the stuff that gets cut out of my videos. I just want to say that now because I talk too much and my brain just goes places. It's insane. Anyways, I just want to show you guys my binder because I changed it to an A4. I'm keeping it in an A4. My A5 binders, something's gonna happen to them. One of them, okay, my plan is, because I'm collecting NewJeans, one will be NewJeans. One will be for bigger inclusions for BTS, so like indigo things. I saw someone do it on YouTube, but they like put the matching like description for the indigo like photo on its like self, like, you know, like it's like in a 2-pocket. I want to do that. So that's gonna go there, as well as the posters that you get from the Me Myself, and it doesn't fit in the A5 binder. I'm aware. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyways because insanity. And then I don't know what my black Luca Lab binder is gonna go, but I'm keeping that one. And then my 2 Beyond D ones I'm giving to a friend because my friend collects it. And then I'm gonna talk to Courtney about the 6-pocket binder because I don't want this binder anymore. Let me actually grab it. Yeah. I don't really want the 6-pocket binder anymore. It's personally not a fave. I think Courtney would like it. I just don't like Beyond D, I realized recently. Also, I'm like in your ears, sorry. I'm also still waiting for 2 Beyond D binders, like the mini ones. I don't know if I showed you guys. I dropped sleeves on my feet. It's fine. I have this one. Do you guys want me to go through this one? I'll go through it. I like talking. But yeah, this I'm going to talk to Courtney about. And this may be hers. But I have the 2-pocket Beyond Ds. I think Froggy Ben just posted a picture with this one specifically. I just removed the back because I'm annoying. Also, I can't zoom in. So I guess I'll just have this as a background. But I have Beyond D Hater here too. Yeah, I don't like Beyond D. But I like their 2 pockets. I will say that. This 2-pocket binder, really nice. What was I saying? So what for me? Might use it for NewJeans. I don't know, but I got you. But I have 2 more on the way for these. So I think I'm gonna put Hybe in one, and then Purple Kiss, Yenna, and Stacy in one, and then like, I don't know where 17's going. They're going somewhere. I'll figure it out. I'm trying to downsize 17, but my feelings. I'm too attached to them. Okay, so this is my miscellaneous BTS binder. Because obviously I need a second one. Because, yeah, I'm out of control. So we have group cards in here. So we have Oriolate 2, Dark and Wild. And then I really want to get Mod 7. Okay, let's go. Let me show you. I really want to get this set. Because I think they look like Harry Potter students. And it's my branding. It's my thoughts. It's my branding. It's what I think about at night. I think about this a lot. Okay. Sorry, I'm late for class. It's okay. The video, I swear, this is what I did on YouTube. Okay. You will, you can, oh, it's Justin. Motherfucker. I thought you meant like you're late for classes in school and like you wanted to like watch the, and I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. God damn it. Hi, Justin. I was so worried. I was like, wait, don't watch me. Like, it will be on replay. It'll be an upload. I swear, I promise. I'm gonna try to make it better quality too, because this is ass quality, I won't lie. But this is where the group cards are, and then this is for the couch B PCs are, because I don't know where else to put them, and I like them like this because it's like the actual way that it's supposed to be. I don't like 8 pockets, so I was like, I'm not putting that in there. No. So Jimin! Sorry, wow, am I a Jimin stan? What's going on right now? What's going on? That's kind of weird up in here. Tae, and then Jungkook, and then I have the proof one. I don't know what to put here. I don't think, I know they did do a group card, but I don't really want to get it. So this is just here, like this, for now. I'll figure something out, I swear. And then we just have the OT7 set that you get. Hello! And then I have, I'm staring. You Never Walk Alone. I put this away up by myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I hate that I did that. Sorry. Why are we shocked? I'm shocked too. I'm in shambles too. Why are we shocked? True. Sorry, I didn't mean to do the thing. Okay, anyways. But yeah, we have Never Walk Alone. I got Yoongi. And then I also got Hobie. This was with a friend of mine. I gave it to her because I didn't want to give him up. And then I was like, hey, whenever I want it back, will you give it back to me? And she's like, yeah. So then I asked for it back. My friends, my friends and I all share a collection. Okay, we're all crazy. So if my friend ever hits me up and is like, hey, can I have this PC for like a day? And I'll be like, yeah, I'll send it to you. Go for it. And then you can give it back to me whenever you feel like it. So it's because none of my friends are like active collectors anymore, or like if they are, I don't collect their group. Sorry, Saw. 18y. But yeah, and then we have this one, which I have Tae's. Tae is my pride and joy. I'm showing it to you guys. I don't care. The only reason why it's not an OT7 set, or like putting it in my binder set type thing, is because Tae's is the new press, and Tae's pisses me off. But I like it nonetheless. Also, my blanket is stuck. This is Tae's. It's a repress one, and I hate it. I hate looking at it. And then the corners are also repress. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. We're just going to keep him in here. This is his home for now. So pretty. So pretty. And then we have Tier. I pulled Tae. At this point, after my bias line, everyone's just my bias record at this point. And then I need to get one more Love Yourself answer. Conveniently, it's the F version, because I actually ripped up my F version and I did not realize until I was going through my albums for the first time in a while, and I was like, hey, you're missing Namjoon in every page. What's going on here? So I didn't realize I ripped it up for a collage that I have no idea where that collage is. So, sure. So I'm going to get another one, and then I'm going to keep my pull. Fingers crossed I pull Yoongi. But I honestly wouldn't be complaining if I pull any other member. Hell, maybe I'll even keep a dupe. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. But I need to get that. And then, I don't have one for Persona, but I've decided that if I get a Persona album and I buy it, like, new, and it has Tae or Jimin in it, then I'll keep it. Because Tae and Jimin's hair, the cotton candy duo, has me in a chokehold. Has me shaking. Like, it, oh my, I love them. I love them. So, there's that. And then we have Mod 7. And then I have, like, non-album things in here. So this is Memories. This is a Memories card. This is a DVD card. I think. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Then the D-Day calendar. Deco kit, which I have 2 of Namjoon's. Don't want to talk about it. And then the rest of the members. And then the Polaroids. And then the... I don't like the Polaroids, so I keep them in here. And then the Me Myself Polaroids, which I do have Namjoon's on my desk. I thought I had Namjoon on my desk. Where is Namjoon? Hello? Oh, he's on my other desk. I have 3 out of 4 Persona albums, and I haven't pulled Tae or Jimin. What a nightmare. I would have cried. I have Namjoon on my monitor desk. Yes, I have 2 desks. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm crazy. I have a filming desk. No, I don't. I have a desk where I do art. So I wanted to keep away from my monitor in case I get my monitor, like, dirty and like that desk dirty. So I have 2 desks. My dad hates it. My dad hates my room. It's so funny. Okay, but I have 2. But yeah, so that's this binder. I have another one on the way. It has been 6 months though, so hopefully it's on the way. One day, maybe. They're busy. I'm not rushing them. Okay, no rushing in this house. Justin, I don't know if you're still here, but Justin, if you are and you want to see any layouts, you let me know. Because I don't think I have anything else to say. Maybe I'll show NewJeans. Do you guys want to see my NewJeans binder? It's it's not completed at all. This isn't a complete page. I can show you NewJeans. I think that's the only thing that's like, the only thing I have like actually set up is my BTS, and then Purpose and Enhypen because they're in this binder, and then technically NewJeans. Other than that, I have nothing else like figured out. It's just a mess. NewJeans, please. Justin, stop that. Okay. So they're gonna go into purple Luca Lab binder. I just don't have it on the way either. Hi. Yeah, that's also why I took a little break from collecting, because nothing was arriving at the times that I wanted them to. Also, Justin, I don't know how to break this to you. I'm not doing OT5 for the layouts, but I can try to figure out one for you now if you would like. I'm not doing OT5 layouts. But yeah, I took a break from collecting for a little bit because everything was not arriving, and like all the people who was supposed to send stuff out weren't being. Anyways, okay. So for NewJeans, I use the Luca Lab. It'll be in a purple one. And right now they're in an A4 binder. I haven't decided a true bias yet, so that's why they're in an A4 binder, and then I will consider getting the solos eventually. So right now I think it's hidden, so I have hidden by herself. So it's the NewJeans. I don't know if I'm getting the NewJeans version or not, but I do have the Weverse version. So I removed the staples for the lyric book because I thought these are pretty designs, so I use them as fillers for now. By the way, if you guys need NewJeans layouts, I will try to figure some out for you guys. You guys just message me. Just be like, hey, I collect NewJeans. I collect this member or OT5, honestly. You can be insane. I want to lay out. This is the type of pages I use, and I can help you out. I swear. But like right now, I'm not. I don't have OT5 layouts. I've not thought about an OT5 layout in so long. But yeah, so I have this. Oh, I guess I'll do this now for you guys. I'll do it in a second. But yeah, so I just have hidden, separated, and then the rest of the members will go in their own page together. But if you want me, I'm actually gonna, yeah, they're all in their own page. And then I have OT5 sets of my favorite set. So like, this is like, okay, this is not my favorite set. This is like a set that I don't really like these PCs. So that's what this is. And then I have my favorite set in the front here. Where is it? Oh, it's gonna be this set. So this is my favorite one. So, but I know that people do, for Etsy, they do the spread layouts, which if you guys are interested in that, I can do one real quick for you guys. So if you guys know about the spread layout, where it's like the 5 members and then like a filler here. If you don't like fillers, technically, I think NewJeans has like a member, right? Like a photo card. I know they don't have it for the new one, the QR code, but what you can also do to make fillers is you do spreads. Yeah, that's a very common one for OT5. You can use the lyric books, and I know it's tearing up whatever. I know, but you can just put it back together and then staple it together. I promise it's gonna be easy. But you can always just do like a quick, you know, use it as a filler type beat, and you can do it like this. I don't know if you guys like spreads. I personally am an okay person with spreads. We'll just put the 3 members here. It's not consistent, I'm sorry. It's fine, this is just a demonstration. And then you can put the other members. So like, I currently do spreads, but I'm itching for change. Okay. Let's figure out layouts. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see it's gonna be a long ass live, but we can try layouts. I'm down to do a layout video, like figuring out with me. You guys can see how I do layouts. I'll do it with the full set that I have for NewJeans, which I only have 2, or I have the 1 version, which is like the 10 cards. I won't have a 3rd one, so we can. I'll figure it out with you guys. I'm down to figure out a layout. So there's the spread layout. But if you don't like the spread layout, which I personally am not a fan, but for OT5 NewJeans, it's hard. I had NewJeans in the 6 pocket one too. So just for you, Courtney, I will show you what I had done, and I didn't, obviously I don't do it anymore, but what I had done was that I had made it so that, I forgot what it was. If you're collecting also the NewJeans like album one, what you can do is you can have the NewJeans version, so like the one with the OT5 set, you can do that, and you can put a filler here, so it could be any filler. I would do the bunny, personally. I would do the bunny. Maybe there's other inclusions in there. And then what I would have done was put member pages, because it's 6 for weavers, so it works out nicely, and then you have the NewJeans version by itself. You know what I mean? So it's separated. So you have an OT5 set, and then you have member-specific pages in age order. That's what I did. Don't know if that's something you want to do. But it works out because almost every member, I think, except Hani and Danielle, have matching PCs. So, like, for Hidden, for Hidden, she has, like, a selfie one of this. So I would put the selfie one there. And then, like, she has, like, a bear one, right? Where's the bear one? Help, 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 help. Did I not grab the bear one? Ah. Okay, anyways. I don't know where they are. Where'd the bear go? Hey, where's your bear? I might just be blind. That's what's going on here. It's hiding somewhere. Anyways, okay, I can't find it. But you can have member-specific pages. That way, too, you can save on pages. You would only save, like, 1 page. But you can save a page as well if you would like. That's an idea if you would like to do it with that. But for OT9, it's a little difficult. But I think for me, if I were to do it, and I don't know if this would bother people. So if it does bother you, I do apologize. But this is such a messy. This is why I don't like do this on camera too, because I'm so messy with the way that I do things. Ah, there's the bear. Okay, what I would do personally is I would probably do the OT5 layout, so like where everyone has it. Danielle's the middle. And then like hand. This is not a good set, by the way. I'm just kind of grabbing whatever and going with it. Do that. And then I probably would have done the middle and putting like the members like there so that it's like that. And then the middle would be, you can do that. And then like have it like doubled in the back. In the middle, so it's like a double page thing. I don't know if people like that. 5. Okay, so I have to think about it. So there's that layout. If anybody wants to consider that one for 5 members. You can also have it that way because it's like the backs are nice because you can show them. 5. So that would mean there would be 4 left over. And I'm assuming nobody wants to have their bias on a separate page. Or 2 of their bias in a separate binder. So 5. Me taking notes. Yeah, you can do a front and back one. That'll be really nice, I feel. Especially with like red velvet, like it would be so pretty because their backs are pretty. NewJeans works out really well like this. You can't even see it nicely. I did not realize that. But NewJeans I think looks really nice like this. I think they look nice. But 5. 5, 5, 5. 5 is difficult. You do the Etsy layout, which that's what I call it, because almost every Etsy person I know who collects OT5 does that like layout. But you guys already do spreads. Yeah, it's like difficult because like 5 is not divisible by like 9, and it's not nicely set out because of the 4. Let's see. But if you were to ask me for mini binders, let me like think about this a little longer. But for mini binders, what I was planning on doing too was putting my bias by themselves, and then putting age order like doubles, like, you know, like it would be like let's say my bias is like Danielle, looks like she's in the middle, so I'd put like Minji and Hani together, and then once you finish that set, I'd put Danielle right after, and then the Maknes. That's a layout you can do for A5s as well. I'm back to thinking about 5. It's hard. It's very hard. They don't really, I wish they did group cards, you know. But yeah, I think this is the best layout that I can think of right now. 5. It's almost been an hour and I'm like thinking really hard right now. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Because what would make? But then that leaves 2 spots. That is probably the layout that almost everyone does, right? Where it's like the T and then the X, TXT, haha. I have seen people do something like that, but that's still wasting space. The Etsy spread. And there's I'm seeing people do that too, but you're still wasting so much space here. And I'm assuming you don't necessarily want to make fillers, which I completely understand. So I feel like I'm playing a game. That's why I love doing layouts, because I feel like I'm playing a game half the time, and it's like not stressful at all, because I think it's like so much fun. I feel like it's a challenge, you know. Let's say we combine pages. That'd make it 4. It all depends on how you collect too, because it's like for example, I'll show you like I don't think Justin was able to be here for that, but I'll put these off to the side. But for PK, I did I added pre-order benefits so that it would be a nice layout for 7. So like these. I don't think Justin was here, so I'll just show it. But depending on like if you get pre-order benefits as well, you can fit in like, I don't know if you want like, you know, like I obviously need to know how you collect, but there's also this layout that I did. Where is it? Hello. This layout where it's the 5 members. I did like an X, and then because obviously there's 2 members, like, you know, like this is like not a group, this is 7 members, so it's obviously different, but like you can obviously do the 5 and then maybe like put pre-order benefits. There's also an option, I guess. Trying to think. Hopefully like my phone's fine. I started this live when it was like 100%, I think, so what's another layout that you can do? This is 7. 5. 5 is such a number. Oh yeah, that would be the same as the Seraphim, huh? So how would I... Well, the Seraphim does units, so that balances out. Red Velvet. Red Velvet's difficult. Red Velvet's difficult in general because I would not want to do sets, personally. They're not cohesive enough for me to want to do sets. So I'm like, how would... If I were to collect Red Velvet, God forbid I ever do that. But if I ever collect Red Velvet, how would I lay it out? I would honestly do the Irene... Oh shit, I don't know their age. Oh shit, I don't know their ages. I'm sorry. Is it Irene? Sogi? Joy? No, where's Wendy? Who's the Maknae? Maknae is Yeri. I know the oldest and the youngest. But like, I don't know the in-betweens. But I would do your bias. Irene, Sogi, Wendy, Joy, Yeri. Thank you. Okay, so I was close. I was close, guys. Wow. So yeah, I would do like the Irene by themselves. Like my bias is Irene. So like she's technically my bias. But like I would do Irene by itself, Wendy, Sogi, Wendy, Joy, Yeri. I'd probably do it that way. You can also do spreads in the A5 binder. Damn, I've been picking this up like it's a dog. I feel like I picked it up by the color. Jesus. that was intense. But you can also do like the 4 spread. Like if you I was thinking about doing that too. Let's see. If I were to collect I grabbed Danielle. What I would have done was put Danielle's photo cards, and then when you turn the page, it'll be like the same set, and put like the 4 members, and then the next page would be another Danielle set, and then like do back and forth like that. I would do something like that. I don't know if they have enough cards to be doing that, but I was thinking about that as well. 9 pocket's difficult. I'm still thinking about the 9 pocket. I swear, I'm thinking. But there's that. I guess in theory you can also do the 3. Like if you don't mind them not being on the same page, you can also do the 3, 3, 3, like the, you know, like I'm using Justin as an example in this, sorry. But it's like Irene, Sogi, Wendy, Joy, Yeri. Or you can do I don't know how Red Velvet PCs are. But you can their sets are never cohesive, so it's hard, but I typically put my fave cards together. But yeah, I might separate my top 2 and then have 3 together and follow them behind. Because 3 members together. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can 100% do that. That works. I think that would look really pretty. What you can also do, and this isn't consistent, so this may bug you. So, you know, tread lightly. What you can do is you can put whoever you think matches better on a page and do it based on aesthetics rather than like consistency. You can do that. It would be nice for it to be consistent, I get it, but like you can also do that where it's based on like, oh, this, you know, Irene and like Wendy match this era, so let's put them on a page, make it, you know, aesthetic, and then put the other 3 members next to them. You can also do that. You can't do a lot with 5 for, which is annoying to think about. I thought I missed the live. Hi! You're good, no worries. I'm still here. There'll be a replay. I'm gonna leave this up as an upload, so don't fret. Hi! I'm trying to figure out layouts for OT5 because there are NewJeans, TXT, and Red Velvet collectors in the call. What the fuck? Are we on FaceTime? What's going on here? In the live. Probably the Seraphim collectors as well. So I'm trying my best. The Seraphim would be easier. You can do units, and that balances out really nicely because you can do the 5 and then the units. So that works. But Red Velvet and the others don't have it, so it's like a little difficult. Trying to figure out 5. Sometimes I just have to like close my eyes and like hope that the layout just fills out in my brain. Because I do that, and that's what I do sometimes. I kind of just close my eyes and hope for the best. But yeah, those are the layouts I can think of right now. If you give me more time in my iPad, I might be able to come up with more. NewJeans also have a set member pages, right? You can do member-wise. Yeah, you could do that. You can 100% do that. You can have member-specific pages. I think some people just want full groups on a page, which is why it's like difficult. Because if it's like, because I can do the spread layout, which a lot of them do the spread. Yeah, adulting. Thank you for the insight. I'll catch up with you later. Thank you. Thank you for joining, even though you didn't have to. Yeah, message me and I'll help you out. I'll help you out more. I just don't have my iPad for me to like visually be able to like do this. I have the binders in front of me, but it's a little different because at least with the iPad, I can see all the layouts and then like combine layouts. That's what I do. If you guys ever need help with layouts too, and you don't want to ask me for help, which is completely fine, normal. I typically like draw out how you can set everything up, and then like eventually I'll be like, okay, what do I like about this layout? Well, I like this, and then like try to combine it into one page. This is how I got to the to my favorite page for PK, which is a set. Like I was able to do that because I was like playing around with it. So you can obviously do that. That's a way to figure things out, or you can go in my DMs and I can try to help you. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else unless you guys want me to stay on, but I don't really know what we can do because I don't have anything else to say. So if you guys want to ask me things, or if you want other help, I will 100% love to give that insight to you. If not, I'll probably end the live here. I'll stop taking. I took an hour of your time. What the f? Thank you for sitting here for an hour. I wouldn't have personally, but thank you. That was fun. I might do this more often. This is a great time, honestly. So yeah, just I'm gonna wait a little bit for comments in case anybody wants to suggest something. If not, we can just end it here. No big deal. Damn, y'all hear that helicopter? It's so loud. Helicopters make me nervous. You keep me company while I worked. I was able to focus. Oh, yay, I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to help. I hate doing work. I have to do work at one point tonight, which, but I would say I'm glad. I might do this more often. I also might do a study with me on the other channel. Haha, promo. Haha, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean a promo. But I'm planning on doing study with me's once I'm back in school, which is not until March. No, end of February. How do you make your binder collages? Ooh, that's fun. I hate doing collages, so super fun you asked, because I actually really like this one. So obviously I like rip up pages, and I pick a focal picture that I absolutely adore. So for this one, it was this one. I really loved the background. I loved it, and I put it on the page. And then after that, I kind of just got other photos and then started ripping it as the shape. And like, I hate some of these shapes. What? I hate some of the shapes, so it's okay. But my biggest tip is when you're ripping it, I didn't know this. I actually had to figure it out myself, and no one really tells you things. But if you want the more like white line, like the white outline that this has, you have to rip it towards yourself. So I didn't know that. Maybe you knew that, but I didn't know that. So you have to rip it towards yourself to make it. And my biggest tip as well is to overestimate how much you're ripping, because for this, for example, like I went too close, and it's easier to slim it down than like over and then like have to put up with this, which bothers the living heck out of me. So overestimate how much you rip. And then if you want this, rip it to yourself. If you want it more clean, rip it back, you know? How do you decide what new group / member to collect? Need desperate advice for an impulsive collector, aka me. Felt. I am exactly the same. You're welcome. I hope that helped. Oh, stickers. Stickers is also really nice. Sorry, I'll answer that question in just a second. Stickers also really nice to fill in spaces and to secure the stuff. I know, there's a lot of people being like, oh, you know, like these pretty stickers and these aesthetic type stickers. If the album comes with stickers, it'll match the collage well. So don't be afraid to use stickers. If you're like me, I'm afraid of using stickers. Use the stickers on there because, like, in my head, I'm always like, oh, but they're not the aesthetic ones. They're meant to match the album. So use those stickers if you want. Oh, another tip I like to use is lyrics. I think it's a really nice way to break up the just constant photos of photos of photos, you know? So, like, I like to do that. Sometimes, too, I think it's like this one. I'm using this as a background for the lyrics, and then I don't know if I did it in this collage. Yeah, I didn't do it for this collage. But sometimes if a member has a really pretty background, I will use that background and I'd remove the member. Or I'll put my member on top of, like, my bias or whoever I want on top of that member and use the background of that one with it being ripped. Just so it has, like, more dimension. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I think text is really nice to break up the photos so it's not just constant photos. Yeah, I think that's about all I do. I'm gonna check this one. Yeah, like and also don't be afraid to do like full pages. This is a full page. Even though it may not seem like it because it's like it's the background. Do a full page. It'll be nice. You can like literally put stickers like I did. What's another thing you could do? Oh yeah, plan it out. 100% plan it out. I don't know if you are planning, but like plan it out and don't be afraid to like overlap. I think the overlapping adds dimension, which is why I overlap quite a lot. Like literally here, this is like has no importance, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that there so it's like full background. So you full like do the background first, and then like yeah. So plan things out, overlay, do whatever, make it messy. If your first time isn't good, that's okay. That's how it is. The more you make collages, the more comfortable you'll feel, the more you'll realize that, like, okay, this is the style I like, whatever, so on and so forth. Like, and I know it's scary because you're ripping up an album and it's like, oh, I only had that one album, you know? Like, I get that. But also, like, don't be afraid to, like, if it's not good, you can always make a new one. You can always, you know, like, I'm sure there's going to be a next comeback that you're like, oh, I like this concept more, okay? What did I like about this layout, my first ever collage? What's something, you know? So don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's my biggest thing. Okay. I hope that helped. And then the next question I got was like, how do you decide what new group? Thank you. I recently became a main house of 17 collector and I've been looking for tips. I got you. Good luck with that layout. Yeah, good luck. I used to do 17 collages. I have no idea where they are now. So, but how do you decide what new group session member to collect? Need just for advice. So, for me personally, I wait a long time. A long time. In my head, what I do is, one, how much of the music am I listening to? And that's a person who doesn't listen to music quite often. So take this next part with like a kind of grain of salt if you listen to music often. But I personally don't listen to music often. And so if I'm going out of my way to listen to a group without there being a comeback, without there being anything, then I'm like, okay, that says something. I'm here for the music. And typically when I like music, I tend to want merch for it. I go all out. I'm crazy. So if I'm noticing I'm starting to do that on my own free time, where I'm like, okay, I feel like listening to NewJeans. I feel like listening to BTS. I feel like listening to Purple Kiss. Once I start doing those things, I'm like, okay, something's happening here. I'm clearly liking them. And I know some people do it based on like, oh, I really love a member. I just think if I did it that way, I'd be collecting so many more groups and being broke all the time. So music is the number one thing that I do. And then also, if it's easy, I'm lazy. I'm not a person who's willing to do more effort than I need to, especially for casual hobbies like this. So if it's not an easy collection, I'm not gonna try to collect. What I can do is like buy occasional comebacks, but it has to be like albums I'm like, oh yes, like that's an album that like I for sure need. But for the most part, I lost my train of thought. But for the most part, like I don't do it based on like my love or wantings of a group. And I also wait a few comebacks. So I have to experience a few comebacks with them. NewJeans is very, very early in the game, and I will admit that, which is why I don't know how long I'm gonna collect NewJeans is the better sentence here. It might be like a hype group thing where like I listen to their music for a while and then like something else catches my attention, or like BTS, or like Jimin's gonna have a solo, and I'm like, okay, well, now time to focus on Jimin, you know? So I kind of, you kind of have to pay attention to when you're wanting to collect a new group, because it's like, are you bored? Are you just wanting to spend money? Are you needing something? And then that's where you have to kind of reevaluate, like, okay, well, like, long term, do I see myself collecting this group? Yes, no, maybe one member, you know, like, ask yourself these questions. And then another way for me to like to decide if I want to collect a group or not is if I make it official. Like if I were to tell a friend, hey, I'm gonna collect this group, and I don't have second thoughts, that's when I'm like, okay, maybe I am gonna collect this group, you know? So yeah, I'm just like I'm really like, I'll say something and then I won't do it type of person. So if I tell my friend, hey, I'm gonna collect this group, and then I just don't do it, there you go, I'm just not, you know? So I like to tell people, I like to talk to people and being like, hey, I'm thinking about collecting this group. And they're like, do it. And then I'm like, well, no, but, nah. This is so like, it's such a crazy thought process. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I decide if I want a new group, it's mostly just through music. If I'm going out of my way to listen to the music, and going out of my way, like, even if they're not having a comeback, especially if they're not having a comeback, I would 100% be like, okay, well, like, I'm listening to the music, might as well. And then I'll, like, watch some of their content if I have time. I don't have time. That's my biggest thing, too. I don't necessarily have time all the time. What the fuck? I don't have the time to watch their stuff sometimes. Wow, too much time there. But, so because of that, sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I'm here for the music. So, I say my biggest thing is music. And then if you're also impulsive and you're like, oh god, I want to buy this so bad, I love this group, I want to collect them, kind of just like pay attention to your other collections. Like, not in like a condescending way, but more like, okay, like, why are we looking for a new collection? What the fuck? Like, why am I looking for a new collection to collect? Am I finished with this collection and so this is out of boredom? Or is it like I can't find the cards and therefore I'm like, oh, you know? If I'm interested in the variety content, I agree. I cannot focus on YouTube videos unless I'm really interested, so I'm spending time getting to know the performances. That's my main rule. Yeah, I agree. That's, yeah. If I had time to, like, consume as much K-pop content as I used to, that'd 100% also be my main rule. Or just, like, if I'm interested in their variety content and, like, you know, performances and live shows and all those things, I completely agree. But as a, like, coming from, you have two people here, right? You have two sides of the spectrum. There's a lot of spectrums in this, by the way. There's a lot of sides. But you can also go based on that rule, where if you don't consume the content that they have, or like if you can consume the content that they have, clearly you love the group enough to collect them. As for me, because I don't have time to consume that content, and if I have time, I won't consume K-pop content in general. Music is me. So I would go out of my way to listen to music. I do that. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, shit, I like that group. Yeah, so that's, those are two extremes. I'm sure there's other rules, but yeah, for me, I just decided that way. Banking on this question, how do you decide when you're done with a collection? Because I keep going back and forth on certain collections, not sure if I'm keeping it because I'm attached to it. I'm struggling with this right now. But for me, or if I really want to collect it, for me, how I decide when I'm done with a collection is that I'm not listening to their music anymore. I'm not going out of my way to listen to their music. And then also, I don't go through that binder anymore. Like I said before, I go through my binder so much. And so if I'm not going through, like, for 17 specifically, I'm recently downsizing and, like, dropping them, unfortunately. But for me, I've realized, like, recently, I don't listen to their music as much. Whenever they have a comeback, I'm kind of like, oh, yay, and I listen, and then it kind of just stops. That's when I just, like, realized, like, okay, I shouldn't be collecting them anymore. I'm forcing myself to collect them just because I'm attached to that, like, to knowing that I'm a carrot. Like, I'm like a, which, by the way, you don't have to collect to be a part of that member, like, the part of that fandom. But for me, I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, I'm like needing to like define or like, you know, prove myself, and that's why I'm like But for me, if I keep going back and forth with certain collections, that just means to me that it's either I'm not willing to commit or it's not fun. And that's where I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this back and forth all the time. I don't want to do this anymore. So like, for example, for me, Twice. I go back and forth all the time. I'm always like, oh, they have a new release. I really like the release. Buys the album. And then like after that, I'm like, I don't work on the collection. I don't do anything about that collection. Clearly, this is not a collection I should be indulging in at all. So for me, that's that. Like where I'm like, if I'm going back and forth, done. Like there's no need to put that much effort when you can put that much effort on a different group, on a different collection. Personally. And what I do for me is that I put the photo cards of a group that I'm considering dropping and like selling, and I put them to the side for a while. I put it like in a box, or I put them in a collect book that I know for a fact I won't go through, or like something of that sort. And if I don't see myself like being like, oh yeah, like I want to go through those photo cards, I want to go through that, clearly that means I'm keeping it because I'm attached to it. Because it's like when I grab that stack and I'm like, oh yeah, I like love this card, whatever, that just means I'm attached to it. It's not that I'm enjoying it per se. Because like enjoyment would be like me going out of my way to pick it up and being like, okay, let's go through it. Or I'll put it in a nice binder because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go through it more conveniently. But if I'm putting them in a box and I'm just like, like, yeah, they're just there. Like if I put them in a box, because for example, if I were to put Purple Kiss in a box, I'd be going through that box every day. That box would be ripped apart. You know what I mean? Like I'm going through that box every day. Like it's in shambles. It's broken. It's on fire because of how much passion I'd be opening that binder with, right? But if I were to put 17, or if I were to put a specific group that I've already dropped in that binder, or like in that box, not touched. I won't touch it. And then when I touch it, I'm like, oh my god, I missed this card. I love this card. Yeah, that's when I know I'm like, okay, I'm not necessarily attached to this collection. I'm attached to the photo cards. I don't know if that helped you at all, just because I'm so like, I don't think that's like a good way. But that's just how I do it. That's how I know. It also like for me is that if I'm putting a collection so far back where I'm like, I have the money, like, you know, like I have the money to buy this photo card for this collection that I can complete, yet I'm not putting the effort into it because I'm doing another group, maybe that's a collection that I don't really want anymore, you know, because it's like priority, right? Because there's a difference between prioritizing a group and then like also like not working on it at all. For me, I stopped working on certain groups. That's the thing. Because it's like you can prioritize 100%. If your alt group is having a comeback, fuck yeah. Focus on that. But then once you finish that, or you're closer to being finished and you have more funds, you can't find the last card that you need, and you're like, okay, well, I have some funds sitting around. Let's scroll through like this collection, like a 17 collection. And then you're like, no. That clearly means you're not really wanting to collect them anymore. There's something going on. So maybe you need a break from them. Maybe you need like, maybe the just last cards you can't find are just so exhausting that you just can't find it, so you don't want to think about it, or like something of that sort. There's obviously all these like options. Like there's a lot of reasons. So for the most part, for me, if I'm not listening to the music, if I'm not going out of the way to listen to music, I probably won't collect them anymore. If I put these collections, which by the way, I move my collections a lot, so maybe consider going through your collections more so that you can figure out what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. But for me, whenever I look at a collection, I'm like, do I really want to collect them? And I put them in a box, and I never touch the box. I forget about the box. And then suddenly when I pick up the PCs, I'm like, oh wait, I love this card. I missed that card. That means I'm attached to the PCs. I'm attached to the memories within the PCs, which is fine. That's, you know, it happens to everyone. But there are some times where like you kind of have to give them up, because it's like, okay, this can go to a person who probably loves that group more than you, and it's not a competition, but you know, you want to help other people's collections. If not, you can 100% figure out a way to keep the photo cards, keep the memorabilia within the photo cards, put them in a binder that you also casually go through, and then when you're ready to be like, okay, I want to give this up, you can honestly do that too. That's an option as well. There's no rush in this process, right, of downsizing and like dropping collections and picking up collections. There's no like right or wrong reason. Because I don't want you to think that like you have to like make the decision now. It could be collecting is a very slow process for the most part, because you grow within your collecting, right? Because your changes, your music changes, or like your music taste changes, life changes, your personality changes. So it's like, it's a very slow, it's a process. It's an ongoing process, constantly. Even if like you finish a collection and you're like, yay, I finished the collection. One day you might look at that collection and go, ugh, not worth it. Ugh, I don't even miss this collection. I don't even go through this collection anymore. So like, it's an active like cycle. So very much so, I consider the box collection. Obviously, because I highly suggest you do the box thing, where you put your photo cards in a box and leave it there for maybe like a month. And if you start to notice that like you're going to it on your own free time, because you're like, oh, I miss going through this binder, I miss putting them in a binder and stuff like that, then maybe that's a collection you want to look at, but maybe you want to like not prioritize as much and slowly go to it. And then if you're not picking it up at all, maybe that just means, oh, I'm attached to the PCs, I'm just not necessarily wanting to drop it. And I also want to say too, don't feel pressured to drop everything all at once. I went through that and I regretted a lot. I went through a lot of effort and then like I wanted some back. You can keep some cards. You can very much so keep some cards until you're ready to give up. Don't think of it as like, oh, one and done type thing. You can do one and done. Obviously, if that works for you, that works for you 100%. But if you want to slowly get rid of things, slowly get rid of them at your own pace. So if it's like, oh, I don't like this era, or I don't remember this card, or I don't like this card, give those up first. And then slowly go back and forth and like dropping and like, you know, weeding out the ones that you don't like, weeding out. Because within time, there's a chance that there's cards that you won't like either, even though you liked it like 10 days ago. There's a chance that you might not like, you know? So it's an active cycle. So just keep going through it, keep doing that. And like at the same time, you can also like really go into yourself and be like, well, why do I like this card? Well, because I saw them during this era and I want to keep it. There you go. That's a reason. And that's a valid reason. But then there's times where like, oh, I remember this card. I don't remember how I got it, but I remember blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't really care for it. You can give it up then. But there's a chance like 10 days ago, you'd look at that card and be like, oh, but it's so pretty. It's so cute. I want to keep it. You know, so you don't have to give it up all at once. I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people give it up, but just an option as well. You can slowly give it up. Slowly go through your cards. Slowly figure out if that's something you want to do. I'm going to try the mouse magic because I love going through my binders, but lately I've been avoiding, so I guess that would help. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, figure out where, like, your happiness is. You know what I mean? Like, figure out where, like, okay, like, I love going through these binders. Look at the pages that you're looking through, too. Because it's like, okay, well, I love going through this, like, for me, like, right, like, this is a hypothetical. But I'm like, oh, I love going through my Purple Kiss collection. But then, like, when I get to my BTS one, I kind of slow down. And I'm like, That's when I close the binder. And I'm like, I don't want to look at it anymore. And it's like, huh? Like, why don't I want to look at it? You know, it's a lot of self-reflection. And it's probably not something that you necessarily want to go through when you're hobby collecting. But, you know, when there's money on the line, you kind of gotta dig deep within yourself. Yeah. So that was a long tangent. Really good question though. I hope that helped. I see that the box method, you can try it. Let me know if it works out. If it doesn't, I'm sure I can help you figure out another way to go through it. But yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, we can just end this. I've been talking way too much, honestly. But I really like helping, especially when it comes to collecting, because I feel like collecting can be so much fun. Not stressful at all, but so much fun if you figure out a way that it works. Thank you so much. This helped a lot. Great. I'm glad. I enjoyed this live. Yeah, hey, thank you. Oh, I'm so happy. I was really nervous about going live because I talk so much, as you can tell. I can 100% go off by myself. Like, if no one was here, no comments, I'm sure I can just go off because I have so much to say. So, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I might do this more often, maybe once a month, I'd say. And just check in with you guys, be like, hey, you guys need some help? Or some, I moved the camera. I can probably do this once a month and, like, figure out. This was helpful. I'm glad. Says your tour. Is it something got on your, oh, this is my 17 one. This is my best friend. This is the one that I always wear. This is my OT one. This is when I saw 17. Yeah. This is 17's and Ode World Tour. This is when I saw them. This is the thing that I bought at the concert. Which I was so happy that I was able to buy it. Because that line was crazy. Yeah, I got this at 17. Super exciting. Please go live more. I will. I'm glad. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. If there is, I'll wait a little bit longer. Maybe we'll go to, well, it's 90. I don't know if I could talk for 10 more minutes. I mean, I probably can, honestly. I can rack my brain. But should I go 100 minutes? Would that be fun? I could go 100 minutes. Because I would say 90, but 90 is like in a minute. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'll go to 100. We'll do 100 minutes. That'll be fun. I don't know what else to say, though. Me racking my brain right now. I'm still trying to think of 5 layouts. I want you guys to, like, I want that to be very clear. I'm still thinking about how to figure out 9 page and 5 members. Because I really want to figure it out. Like, I'm now, like, taking this as a challenge. Because I'm like, what's a layout that someone would like, you know? That's, like, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know. 5 is so hard. 5 member groups are so hard to organize in a 9 pocket. And then it's like, you don't want to, like, buy extras. Because I hate. I love your videos. One of my favorite collector YouTubers. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I will talk about this now. Because I realized this recently. I had switched from a 9 pocket when I first started collecting to an A5 binder. So the 4 pockets. And then I'm back to a 9 pocket. I realized recently that the reason why I did that is because I get overwhelmed really easily when it comes to collecting. So I needed to see my collection in a smaller pace, so I didn't feel pressured to finish it, like, quickly. Like, I know people feel pressured when they have, like, fillers and stuff, and I don't feel pressured for fillers in a small binder, but when it's like a new collection that I'm completing and, like, I'm like, oof, I feel more pressure to buy PCs. So I needed to do that change for me to find a way to, like, enjoy collecting. And so I really like the 9 pockets now, but I will say when I first started collecting, hated 9 pockets. Hated 9 pockets. It also didn't help that 17 did not work in a 9 pocket in my head, so it's like, so it was so hard, and I was collecting 17 at the time, and now these groups fit very nice in a 9 pocket. So just to let you guys know why I transitioned back to 9 pockets is because the collections that I collect now works really well in a 9 pocket, and I really like them in a 9 pocket. Hello, I'm from Turkey, and I count myself as a purple kiss going for Turkish plories, and I showed them your collection, and we adore you. We just bought 35 PCs. It's so fun. Wow, that was a lot to unpack. Hello. I'm feeling fine being a Gome. Gome is scary. Being a Gome is scary. So I'm really, really happy that you're enjoying your collection with PK. Should be your channel. Ha! You showed them that channel. Hello. Me getting shy. Hello. But yeah, I'm so glad that you got 35 PCs today. What era? What era is this? I'm so curious. You should let me know. Tell me what era this is. And, like, tell me all the details of it. I'm sure I can talk about that. I have 8 more minutes. Unless I go longer. But we'll see. But it's so fun to collect Purple Kiss. It is. I love PK. I love PK so much. They're so cute. They're so cute. I love their cards. And they're also, like, so talented. By the way, stan Purple Kiss. OC Geekenland and Mim. Good era. Good era. That's fun. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, okay. I'm curious. Like, I'm curious on your collection now. I'm, like, so tempted to, like, look at your collection. We'll see. We'll see. But, yay. Did you also get Purple Kiss Pyramid of Memphis? Ah! Do you have the Purple Kiss Pyramid of Memphis you were looking for on your Instagram? I was not. So, I kind of, right now, I'm kind of giving up on them. I'm not giving up. I'm putting them on pause. If I find them, I find them. But, I tried on Mercari Japan. They're quite expensive. And I'm not finding anyone selling them as a set. So, I'm, like, considering if I should collect or not. Because, it's proving to be more effort than I'm willing to do. We'll see. I hope I do. But I do have Gohan set. One of the Gohan ones is on my desk, and then, like, I have the season's greetings here. So I'm hoping I can get it one day. But if not, if I can't get it, it's not a big deal. It is what it is. I finished Swan's album PCs, and I'm working on her POBs. Wow, good luck. Good luck with that. that's really cool. I think that's really cool that you finished it, and then also that you're working on pre-order benefits, because I could never. I get overwhelmed with the amount of pre-order benefits they have. So good luck. Take your time. Do it at your own pace. Have a budget. You got this. You got this. You got this. Okay. Probocus Queens. True. Hi, Chloe. Oh my god, I didn't even know that was Chloe. Hi, Chloe. That is how you say your name, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Thank you. You're so nice. I just want your collection to thrive. That's how you say it. Very. I want to say this now. It's really funny. I never remember Chloe's channel because I remember her through her Instagram, her trade and sell Instagram. So sometimes when I'm looking up Chloe's channel, I'm looking up Cherry Jisoo, and I'm like, wait, that's not right. And then I'm like, why is it not right? And then I have to go on Instagram and be like, yes, I forgot. But it's chaotic. Yeah, it's a bad time. Sometimes I'm like, dang, I want to rewatch her videos, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I think about it sometimes changing it too. You can. I like Fairy. It's just you're very active on the Cherry one, so I'm like, I kind of just associate it sometimes. I think your Fairy one is like really pretty. I really like it. I love fairies, so I think it's really pretty. It's just you're not active on that account, so I'm like forgetful about it. But yeah, I don't. Well, now that Chloe's here, I don't want to end it. Oh my hope. What's your easiest collection to finish, and what was the hardest? Ooh, that's a good question. Probocus. Probocus was my easiest to finish. I collected OT7 at one point, but then I didn't see myself doing it in the long term, so I downsized. But they were very much my easiest collection. My hardest collection, arguably, because like, my default wants to say BTS, because, why is there something there? Sorry. Okay. Arguably I want to say BTS because I feel like that's the default answer. I feel like it would be BTS, because it's like BTS. So, I also did not realize that my binder was completely weirdly out of shot. I want to say BTS, but I think out of all my collections right now, it might be, unfortunately, Enhypen. I am struggling with Manifesto. I struggled really hard with Manifesto. And I don't know. I mean, to be honest, Manifesto was not the best era for Enhypen, so, but, BTS is it got easier once I committed to it, so it's like, yeah, but I know my easiest for sure is Probocus. That's my easiest one. Do you have any advice for collecting OT7 for Probocus? I'm thinking about it. I guess my biggest, advice is, one, set yourself a budget. So, how much would you spend on a card, etc. Probably, two, buy in sets. I very much bought in sets all the time, and I guess, my third tip would be, try to find someone who sells a lot of pre-order benefits, and then, check their account and see if they're selling a lot of album PCs. I bought a lot of my cards through a GOM who collects OT7 pre-order benefits, and so they just wanted to get rid of a lot of the photo cards. So it was very easy for me to, get them, and that's why it was easy, because I did it that way. So 100% consider looking for someone who collects pre-order benefits, and probably would have a lot of sets. But yeah, buy in sets, have a budget. Also do it slowly, I guess, is the thing too. It's easy to get overwhelmed with stuff like this, so I don't want you to get burnt out because you're like, oh, I'm buying all these things, so take your time. Obviously, if you find a set, buy the set, and it's within your price range, but very much so, take your time, have a budget, and then if you can, find a GOM that collects a lot of everything for Probocus, so you can they're probably selling it for fairly cheap. You can, and then you can negotiate maybe. Ooh. Do you have any advice on how to film content for creators like you do on YouTube and Instagram? Ooh, that one's fun. My biggest advice is to do it. I know that like it's scary. It's so scary, and I understand. But I actually recently I started watching this video. I watched it for my vlog channel, but I want to say it here too because it does correlate. If you if you want to start filming content and making stuff like that, just start doing it, and then I know everyone's like quality over quantity. This is one of those cases where it's like I don't think it's the case. Quantity over quality is better in this case because you start to learn things the more you do it. So with me, like I realized my angles. I realized slowly like what do I like on camera? What do I like in real life? What's the difference? What can I do? What should I say? What should I was doing that as I'm figuring out, as I'm uploading every week or like uploading occasionally, you know? So it's just do it, you know what I mean? A tip of mine, if you're like really nervous about it, just like record one and then like, you know, like if you're scared to edit it or like anything of that sort, you can try a one take. I guess that's like a thing you can do. Or at the very least, if you're scared to edit, take it at your own pace. You know what I mean? Like try it out, edit a little bit. If you start getting overwhelmed, take a break, you know, put it off for another day, but make sure you do go back to it. It's one of those things. Don't be afraid to use your phone too. I'm currently using my phone. I don't use my phone to film my videos, by the way. I used to be a film major, so I have a professional camera, so that's why I'd never talk about my film setup ever, because I'm like, eh. But very much so, like, do what, like, you know, just do it. Do it. And, like, even if you have, like, you have to use your phone, you have to use a really ugly tripod, or you have to, like, stack books on top of each other to film, 100% still do it. You know what I mean? Like, once you get more of a hang of it, once you're like, okay, maybe I do want to do this. Maybe it's something that I want to create. Maybe this is something I want to do. Not full-time, obviously, but, like, something I want to do. Then you can invest into, like, a tripod, a better camera. I don't suggest that. But, like, you can, you know. So very much so, like, do what you can with what you have. And then once you realize, yeah, this is something I want to do, then start investing in small things and, like, bigger things out once down the line. But that's more intense. I think that's that. Don't be afraid to also be different. It's so nice to hear now because I filmed a video for TikTok edited, but I'm too scared to post it. Yeah, just post it. 100% post it. If you're really nervous about it too, what I like to do, and I used to do this in the beginning, and my best friend hates me for it, but it's funny. What I used to do is I used to ask my friend for criticism. So I'd send her, like, the video. I'll make her, like, share her screen with me or, like, something of that sort. And I'll be like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? Even though I know you don't like collecting. I know you're not a K-pop collector. I know you're not, like, a vlog person. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? And, like, 100% do it that way. And then also just, you know, you can also just send it. You can just, like, upload it, but that's scary. I like to have a friend with me when I first started uploading. I was always on FaceTime with my friend being like, I'm gonna press it, I'm gonna press upload, I'm gonna press upload, I'm gonna press schedule. And she's like, do it. And so it's really nice to have that friend. If you need that friend, I could be your friend, by the way. You hit me up. Hit me up when you're about to post that TikTok, you hit me up. I will share that shit. I will be like, oh, good video. You know, I will talk to you about it. Maybe give you criticism if you really want it. I don't think you do, but if you ever do, my DMs are open for friends. But yeah, so if you just do it. Just make content. Keep making content. You'll figure out your rhythm. You don't, for the most part, you don't figure it out immediately. That's unfortunately not the case. You can't be perfect if you're not making mistakes. You know what I mean? And even then, it's still not, like, you're never going to be perfect. It's the biggest thing too. But you can be good enough for yourself. And that's all that matters. If you watch back your old video and you're like, well, I don't really, or like your first ever upload and you're like, well, I don't really like that I did that, don't do it next time. Try something out. And then make a new video and be like, okay, well, I didn't like that one either. And just it's a trial and error type thing. So for you to really start uploading and like doing things consistently like this, you have to start trial and error. So very much so, upload it, keep going. Look at the content that you consume. So if like it's my videos and you're like, well, I really like how they do this and that, maybe consider trying it out for yourself. If you don't like how it looks for you, maybe try another creator. Maybe try something else. Like, you know, don't be afraid to, like, I don't want to say copy, but take inspo from other people and then making it your own. And that's my biggest, like, I really hate sometimes when people gatekeep a certain way because they're like, well, I made this, that's my whatever. And it's like a really, like, niche thing. I'm just like, you don't really, like, you know, everyone takes inspo from everyone. So very much so, if you want to copy the way that I don't even know what I do that's original. But yeah, you just very much so make content, criticize yourself, or like not criticize, but like go through the content, keep making content, keep making different styles, keep getting inspo from other people if that's the way to go too, and just keep making stuff. You'll slowly realize what's easier for you to create, what's stuff that you prefer creating, and what's stuff that like other people do that you don't like. Don't be afraid to like not follow the crowd. That too. That's something I had to like convince myself, because I was like thinking over here and I was like, wow, I can collect this group, this group, this group because everyone else collects them, but I'm like, I don't really care. So yeah. I just went on I'm going on tangents, oh my gosh. But I hope that is what you meant. If you mean like tips, like advice, with like items and equipment, just use whatever you have. Stack some books up and like start filming. put what is it? Put it on a chair. Put it on a chair. Go from a high distance and zoom in. That works too. You can do that. You don't need to have the best stuff. You don't have the best equipment. Obviously, yeah. Okay, I was gonna be like, I have equipment, but that doesn't count because I used to be a film major, so I don't count. I don't count at all. Don't count me in this at all. But yeah, don't be afraid to use what you have. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oof, oof. You only meant that. Thank you, Chloe. But thank you for that question. I'm glad I could help. I won't lie to you, this live was low-key inspired by Ariel. Ariel's live in that one channel. She popped up on my recommendations and I was like, dang, I want to do a video like that where I just talk about collecting tips and like things like that. I love giving tips and like sharing what I have, like what I know, because I'm constantly learning. So if I'm learning, that means you could potentially also be learning, and then you can learn something new and you can tell me and we can just share ideas and we'd be learning. Ooh, really weird thing that I wanted to do, but I kind of wanted to make a Discord so that we can have all like our, oh my gosh, like here's a tip, you know, like it's stuff like that. I wanted to recently do that, but I don't think I have the, I don't know if I want to do it or not, but I did want to think about it. Because like sometimes I'm like, I have ideas in my head and I'm like wanting to share it, but then I'm like, who do I share it to? And then I'm like, ugh. And then I'm like, there's like, you know, like sometimes I'm like thinking about a video idea and I'm like, wow, that'd be fun. But I don't, it's not something I want to do. But I would love to see someone else do it. So like, I feel like, yeah. So, that was the tangent. Anyways. Okay, so officially over 100 minutes. So, maybe I will end it, even though Chloe's here. Chloe's here, so I'm feeling like I should stay. But, if you guys have any more questions, which I'm more than down to keep talking, but if you do, lay them on me. Kind of like writing prompts with video ideas. Yeah! I was like, yeah, those are fun. Because sometimes I want to film a certain video, especially like when it comes to collecting sometimes. I sometimes want to do it, but I just probably don't have the time to do it, or like it's going to take a little longer for me to do it, or like I don't have the motivation, or it's like, it's not something I want on my channel. So I'm like sad because I'm like, oh, it's such a good idea though. So I'm like, eh. And like, I'm like, I don't really want to film that. So I'll put it like in the back pocket, but like then I never go back to that back pocket, and the back pocket's just full of ideas. So you should do it. I think it would be a fun thing. Maybe. We'll see. Cause I'm thinking about it. I've thought about it, but there was someone on this YouTube space who also had a Discord, and I just don't want to. I don't want to potentially follow their footsteps, you know? I don't wanna, if you know, you know. If you don't, that's okay. I don't know if Chloe knows. I think Chloe knows. I don't know. But there's someone, yeah, there's I don't know if they're YouTube. I don't know if they were YouTube. I think they were just K-pop collecting. I don't remember. But I know they did something through Discord, so I'm like, I don't really want to, like, jinx myself and, like, knock on wood, sorry. But I didn't want to, like, you know, spill/J. I honestly don't remember the drama. All I remember is it went down on Discord. That's that only thing I remembered. I forgot I'm gonna have this on replay. And so now this is forever in the world. And so, like, this person could possibly come across my videos and be like, wow, talking shit. And I'm like, yeah. Sorry, I'm a really confrontational person. Anyways, I'm a confrontational person, so. I think you can edit replays. Ooh, okay, I might. Oh god, editing. I need to edit so many videos, but I'm also like, don't have time. I'll have time. I think after Monday, I think. I'll have like a little bit of time to edit and do stuff. I have a lot of videos planned. Have I filmed most of them? No, not really, but this was easier to do. Going live is easier to do, so maybe I'll make this like a once a month thing. And then if you guys have like within a month and you're like, oh my god, help. And I'm like, what's up? What happened? What we doing? What's wrong? And, you know, and we'll start this conversation again of like, okay, well, what tips do you need? What advice? What are we doing? I should do these more often. Maybe. Yeah. Because I like talking. I think talking is so much fun. That's just because I have so much to say. I'm an older sibling. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys this. Because, like, I don't have siblings. So, I don't have a sibling. So, I, like, love getting told that I'm, like, an older sibling. Or I'm, like, a younger sibling. Or, like, I'm a sister. Like, I love that shit. If you do them on Fridays, I'm down. Because I have to be at home anyways to work. Fair. Same, I also work at home. It's the motivation is never here. So, I get it. Maybe I'll do them Fridays every month. Maybe the last Friday of every month. Because it's the last Friday, right? Is it? I don't know. It's the last Friday, right? Am I crazy? Oh, you know what? This is stupid of me. I was looking for my phone. I'm live on my phone. What am I doing? Anyways, I think it's the last Friday of the month. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe every last Friday of the month, I'll be like, hey, who wants to hear my dummy voice? All the time. For an hour. Apparently, 101 minutes. 111 minutes. So yeah, okay. I think I will end this now, perhaps. Last questions. I'm assuming there's not any. Maybe I'll do this every month. We'll see. You guys just let me know if this is something you want to see more often. But yeah, if not, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm doing my outro. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm glad that you guys stuck out for this long. Sorry that I took that much time out of your hands. Let me know if you want to see this happen more often. I 100% will consider it. And yeah, if you guys have any tips, or like if you have any questions or tips or advice you need, whatever, you can leave in the comments. You can also go to my Instagram. It's Miss Collects. It's the same thing. My DMs are open. I don't see them sometimes, but I will try my best to check my DMs more often now. So if you guys need anything, hop in my DMs. Love to talk to you guys. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I will see you guys actually on Sunday. I'm uploading on Sunday. I promise. There will be a new video. It'll be my setting up this 9-pocket one. This is so much fun. But yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.